Coming to the stage is a very good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. Super funny. Give it up for Jim Wallis, everybody. Clap it up. Get him, brother.
Oh, thank you. Hello, I'm Jim. I get told all the time that I look like the actor Edward Norton. A little bit. I disagree. I think I look like a really drunk Rachel Maddow. I am a middle-aged married person. Any other day fuckers? Anybody else got it, but they're so tired? You know, all I can do is just roll over behind my wife and wiggle. I fuck like an eel. Like an electric eel? No. Like a regular ass eel. I'm glad I'm married though. I'm excited. I'm happy to get married. I like it. I met my wife right around the time the whole Harvey Weinstein thing was blowing up. So I thought, this seems like a good time to drop anchor. Like I'm not a creep, but I drink and I still leave voicemails. Speaking of creeps, now listen, I don't believe in any conspiracy theories, not one. Not a single conspiracy theory. But I do believe that the New York Jets killed Jeffrey Epstein. Football fans know Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, nobody can kill an asshole's career like the New York Jets. But for you non-football fans, here's where I'm at. Think about this, okay? Jeffrey Epstein, his initials, J.E. Now you're listening. Alright? Got in trouble for doing egregious things to beautiful young women, many of them blonde. Who is the most famous, beautiful, young blonde woman in the world? Taylor Swift. What's her initials? Jeffrey Epstein, Taylor Swift. Say it with me. J-E-T-S. There we go. There we go. We got through that. I can't put all the pieces together yet, but I have ruined a lot of Jets games for people. And I appreciate, thank you to the 5 guys and the 1 woman from New Jersey with daddy issues who kept that joke floating. Thank you for getting me through that. I don't know if I'm the guy that should be floating theories out there. I don't think I'm the guy. I ate a chip out of my shirt the other day, and I wasn't eating chips earlier that day. It wasn't even crunchy. I gotta be honest with myself, I think it was a hunk of Scotch tape. But what are we talking about, Jersey? Let's talk about New Jersey. New Jersey is where I live with my wife and her parents. I live with my in-laws. Ain't that a doozy? I do. That's who I live with. You know, a lot of comedians have like social anxiety and depression issues, but I got dropped off here at a New Jersey Transit bus stop by my father-in-law. So fuck those nerds. I'm the one who needs this shit. Those fucking losers can go manage an escape room. I go to Target to escape. I go to Target so much that I know where the vibrators are. They're on the top shelf. It's a family place. Did you know they sell vibrators at Target? I didn't. And some of the women are saying, no, get the fuck out of here. You're not that rich. Shut up. I didn't know, but I found out. They're nice ones, too. Top of the line. They're not Marvel superhero branded or nothing. Which is a miss, because if you think about it, all of the Avengers are pretty great vibrator names. Captain America, Thor, Iron Man. Who would you rather find in your wife's drawer, the Hulk or the Black Panther? Taylor's got a lot of branded stuff at Target. Could you imagine? Oh my God, you couldn't keep the America's Sweetheart 4-speed on the shelves long enough. Holy shit. Oh my God, a lot of just fights on release day between mothers and daughters and the occasional nephew. I'd buy them all if I could afford it. I'd hoard them all and trade them like gold after the apocalypse. I was just... Again, maybe a 45-year-old man shouldn't talk about Taylor Swift vibrators, but I have dreams just like the rest of you. I'm a dad. Did I mention that? I'm a dad. We had a baby this year. Thank you. That's right. We had a baby this year, and my wife's boobs got so big that she was out of my league. She brushed them against my elbow. I just tipped her. I followed her from the kitchen into what I thought was the champagne room. Turns out it was just her mother's foyer. I don't know how much money they have. I will say this though, if she had those things 5 years ago, holy shit, would both of our lives be completely different. She'd be a cast member on season 6 of Basketball Wives. I'd be married to a boyish Korean I met at WeWork. I say, know thyself. It was tough for her, man, doing all, like, she had to pump those things, like, every 7 seconds. She had to, like, strap these pumps to them. We shouldn't be talking about it, but she had to strap these things to her, and, like, every day, all day long, it was like, it was like my wife's titties getting beatboxed next to me. All day long, just Darth Vader jerking off in my ear. And they were torture for her. She hated them. They were torture, right? She was like, I hate these things. They pull on my nipples. They make them thicker and longer. I'm like, let me see one of those. Let me just check out one of those. Just the left one. Let's see what this does. I shouldn't pick on my wife. I shouldn't. She's the best person I know. She's lovely. She's talented. She's a lovely and talented artist. Sometimes she's a little bit too much of an artist, like financially. The other day, my wife told me that money was just energy changing hands. That's the scariest shit you can hear from someone you share a checking account with. It's like if the pilot of your plane got on a loudspeaker and was like, all right, everybody, I think we can agree that gravity is largely a philosophy. What's really going to get us on the ground today is our collective positive attitude. I've put a safe landing out into the universe. Buckle up, namaste. She spent $17 last week on a jar of almond butter. That's just peanut butter for assholes. I don't know. Can I get personal with you guys? Can I share something? Can I get like personal with you guys? All right, let's do this. I want to get personal with you guys. You know what? Everyone says like the world is falling apart and everything's on fire. And I was on a trans-country New York to San Francisco flight last week, full of people, all from all over the world, and I had to take a shit right in the middle of it, so it can always get one worse, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I was out in the yard the other day, in my father-in-law's yard, and I was looking up and I saw a star. And I wished on that star, guys. I wished on that star for us to all come together in understanding and enlightenment and oneness. And when I looked up at that star, it started to twinkle. And that star started to move. And at that moment, I realized I had wished on Spirit Airlines Flight 427, Myrtle Beach back to Newark. Just an aluminum tube full of idiots in tank tops. And I thought, at least maybe no one has to take a giant shit on that flight, so someone's day can be okay. Anybody? I'll tell you what, I had a baby and I am so appreciative of my own mother now. Right? I'm so weepy today. I don't mean to be, guys, but are you guys moms?
I am, yes.
Yes, well, thank you. Please stand up and tell it. All right. You were like gonna stand up like we were at the DMV. Like I was like, 82. I am her. I shall present myself at the show. Make your jokes, Jester. How many kids do you have?
Just one.
Just one. Me too. Boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl. That doesn't work with my joke. Anybody have a bunch of boys? My mother had 3 boys. She raised 3 boys as a working woman. Her job, masturbation referee. She basically just had to tile our entire house. It was every day. She was like, the upstairs shower is running. Your other brother's locked in his room. You're going to keep your ass where I can see you. That's too many men on the field. It worked. Too, man. I still, to this day, I can't come until someone yells, hey, dinner's ready! right, guys, I'm Jim Wallis. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Okay. One more time for Jim Wallis, everybody.